This is a piece from Reginald Rose's 12 Angry Men, where juror number 8 is trying to convince his fellow jurors of his reasoning for reasonable doubt. What is reasonable doubt? Well, I want to know, is the kid smart or is the kid dumb? This is a kid who's been to the reform school for knife fighting. On the night of the murder, he bought a knife, a switch knife. It would then take a very dumb kid to go and murder a man, his father, with an instrument everyone would associate with the kid. Now, is the kid smart or is the kid dumb? To murder someone must take great emotion, great hatred. And at that moment, he'd handle the knife as best he could. And we all agreed earlier, a man who had been trained in knife fighting would handle the knife as he'd been trained, underhand. A man who had not been trained would go overhand. But the kid is being very smart. Everyone knows he's an experienced knife fighter. So the kid is smart enough at that moment to make the kind of wound an amateur would make. That man is a smart man. Smart enough to wipe the fingerprints away, perhaps even smart enough to wait until an elevated train is going by to cover the noise. But a woman across the tracks claims to have seen the killing through the windows of the L train, so anyone else on the train could have seen it as well. No, it would take a dumb man to take that chance, a very stupid man, a man swept with emotion. He probably heard nothing. He probably didn't even hear the train coming, and whoever did murder the father did it as well as he could. This is a kid who was dumb enough to do everything to associate himself with the switch knife. A switch knife murder. And later on, he's smart enough to make the kind of wound that would lead us to suspect someone else, and at the same time, dumb enough to do the killing as an L train's going by, and then smart enough to wipe the fingerprints away. For this kid to be guilty, you have to say he's dumb from 8 o'clock until about midnight, then he's smart for a second, then dumb again, and then once again he becomes stupid. So stupid he can't even think of a good alibi. Now, is the kid smart or is he dumb? To say he's guilty, you have to flip his intelligence like a pancake. And the old man downstairs, on the stand, he swore it only took him 13 seconds to get to the door to see the kid running away from the crime scene. Yet we all agreed it had to have taken him at least 45 seconds. Now, does the old man lie half the time and the other half of the time tell the truth? For this kid to be guilty, you have to say he's stupid, then smart, then stupid, then smart, and so on. And for the kid to be guilty, the old man downstairs, he must lie half the time and the other half of the time he must tell the truth. That is reasonable doubt.